free instructions about Tennessee State. We take them around the campus, see how pretty the campus is, and then what we're going to end up doing is give them a tour down to the new stadium. So what we're trying to do is put into their mind right now as a youngster, because sometimes a youngster adventures something big like Tennessee State University. When he becomes a senior, then, you know, when I end up going out there and recruiting, he always going to say, boy, I remember Coach Cole. So we're trying to plant that seed real young in these kids' mind. But also, we just want to, you know, be positive role models for them. So that's one of the reasons why we're doing this right now, and let them guys meet our players on our football team.
You know, let's talk about, over the last 3 minutes that we have here, let's talk about your schedule and some of the things that you see from your vantage point in reference to that schedule and some of the opportunities. We've got about 3 minutes. Let's give you that time to do that.
Well, we're going to have, you know, a pretty rough schedule. You know, since I've been here and some of the other previous coaches, it's another goal of mine and the team is that we haven't won our first game in, I think, 10 years. We haven't. So that's one of our primary goals this year to start the season is win the first game. And, you know, we got to go back down to play Jackson State. I'm quite sure they'll be ready. You know, they always say first time is a fluke, and now we got to turn around. We got to prove that to them. And then the other one is Florida A&M. You know, you go in our office, you always see this big picture I have on the wall, and it says when you come to Tennessee State, the first thing is to get a degree. Second thing is to beat Florida A&M, you know, and then it goes on down to win the conference and win the national championship. So our goal too is to beat Florida A&M this year.
And so you're looking with great anticipation to that Florida A&M game, and the belief that you're going to overcome Florida A&M this time.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so many times we've been right in the ball game, and then we just seems like we just give it away. And hopefully this year that it's going to be different with our kids.
Coach, you know, this last minute and a half we have here, let us thank you before giving you an opportunity to make a final comment. Let us thank you for coming by and giving us that information. I think that in a real sense, we've had you, as we said earlier, each year since 1996, since you first came to Tennessee State University, and we can see the progression in the athletic program and in the football program. To start off where you started in '96 and to be successful in less than 3 years is really a tremendous accomplishment on your part, and your ability to be able to do that using a team that has been, the teams that were recruited by 3 or 4 other individuals also say something about your skill and your ability to be able to do what you've been able to do. And I think in a real sense, the camp that you've provided has given an opportunity for the community, because I think one of the things that you've always stressed has been the ability for your players to be present among the young people and et cetera. And I think that your camp, which you say is not a free camp because you're charging $5, but I think that camp, whatever you call it. And so over the last 30 seconds, let us have a final comment from you, Coach.
Well, you know, I'd just like to take my hat back off for this 1998 football team, you know, and I talk about it's a real pretty ring that the guys designed and end up getting. But I want to just take my hat back off to that team again, and you know, want to just say thanks to those young guys because they did the impossible. You know, it made Tennessee State the first historic black college to win in a predominantly white conference. You know, they set history all across the United States, and I think that was very important. The last thing is for the team that's coming up this year and the people, you know, I'll tell the team this year that how they handle adversity is going to be very important.
And thank you, Coach. And of course, we'll be back with you again next week. Thank you and good morning.